parliament and go back to the state assembly, go back to Tripura and contest the state assembly. So that she did, and she successfully contested and won. In fact, another thing, why Pratima Bhaumik is a contender for the chief minister's post is that she has been a hardcore Sangh BJP leader, hardcore Sangh BJP leader, because she has been into the Sangh politics from her college days. As a young woman, she has been in this Sangh Parivar, associated with the Sangh Parivar and its politics. So, she has been with the Sangh for about more than 2.5 decades now. Whereas compared to Pratima Bhaumik, Manik Saha is a fairly new entrant into the BJP. He's just about 5 to 6 years in the BJP. He was a professional. The BJP top leaders is that when there was a crisis, when the party had to remove Biplab Deb, for whatever reasons, now it is now being rumored that Biplab Deb was removed because there was a feeling that was anti-incumbency under his tenure as the chief minister, and therefore BJP wanted a new face at the fag end of the tenure. So it is very rare that an incumbent chief minister is not allowed to complete his or her term. But that is how it happened. Of course, we cannot say anything because the BJP High Command compensated and made Biplab Deb an MP. So, but when Biplab Deb was removed, when Manik Saha was given the mantle of chief ministership, during that 1 year, he actually handled quite well the state, handled the affairs in the state quite well, and he was an amiable face. He was acceptable to the people, and the way he campaigned for himself, going door to door, speaking to each and every constituent in his constituency, that is town Bordwali, that also impressed many within the party. That simple nature of Manik Saha is also something. But at the end of the day, this is power politics. At the end of the day, this is something we should run the state. And at a time when the BJP has lost its complete tribal base, this is the time when you have to consolidate. So that is one of the reasons why the party may be looking for a hardcore Sangh leader, hardcore Sangh person who have a background with the Sangh politics. So that may also weigh somewhat in favor of Pratima Bhaumik, but we don't know. The tables can turn either side, and that's what I was saying, that the way Manik Saha handled the situation in the last 1 year of his chief ministership, and the way he took the party along and handled the situation, I think that has also earned him several points as far as the party high command's way of looking at things was concerned. But what we are also getting to know, viewers, is the fact that the legislature party leader has not yet been clinched. The legislature party leader has not yet been elected. The newly elected MLAs are going to elect the legislature party as late as on 7th, whereas the swearing in has been fixed for the 8th, and the Prime Minister and Union Home Minister are both likely to attend the swearing in. So in fact, the Home Minister is arriving in Guwahati tomorrow itself, and he will meet several regional party leaders tomorrow in Guwahati. He's spending the night in Guwahati, where he's going to meet several regional party leaders. That is also a matter of speculation as to who are these leaders going to be, what is the ultimate outcome of this meeting going to be, whether it is going to change power equations, whether it is going to change political alignments in the whole 3 states where the elections have just ended. Now the point is, the Prime Minister and the Union Home Minister are both going to Tripura, Nagaland, as well as in Shillong. This again is a great big message that the BJP and its allies wants to send out ahead of the 2024 parliamentary elections. They want to say that Northeast is something very serious as far as the BJP and the NDA are concerned. They take the region seriously. So this is the message that the BJP High Command wants to send out at this juncture. Otherwise, it is very, very rare to see both the Prime Minister and the Union Home Minister coming and attending swearing-in ceremonies in northeastern state capitals. Now, coming back to the issue of Chief Ministership in Tripura, it could be anybody's luck. At the end of the day, the party High Command are going to weigh pros and cons and come to a decision. But as we speak, there are two things that is happening. One, there is this very crucial BJP meeting going on in Agartala, where the newly elected MLAs and the party's top leaders are present, including the Chief Minister Manik Saha and Pratima Bhaumik herself. And in Delhi, as we speak, NEDA convener and top BJP strategist in the Northeast, Dr. Himanta Biswa Sharma, is meeting top leaders of the union government, including Home Minister Amit Shah and Party President JP Nadda. That's what we are going to hear. Of course, accompanying him is the Nagaland Chief Minister and NDPP leader Nephew Rio.
Absolutely. Wasbir Hussain, we'll keep discussing on this very important and interesting development from Tripura, but it's time for a very, very short break here. Viewers, don't go anywhere. On the other side, we'll continue the discussions on who will be the next Chief Minister of Tripura. Stay tuned.
মায়ে নিজ হাতেৰে মঠি উলিওৱা ঘিৰ দৰে সুস্বাদু আৰু স্বাস্থ্যসন্মত পতঞ্জলি গাই গৰুৰ দেশী ঘি খাওক নিজৰ পৰিয়ালক ভেজালকৰণৰ বিহৰ পৰা ৰক্ষা কৰক
বাইদেউ প্ৰথম পিম্পল তাতে আকৌ সোবাদি আৰু কি আছে এইটো আছে নহয় হিমালয়া পিউৰিফাইং নিম ফেস ওয়াশ পিছে ইয়াৰ সায়েন্স কিনো ই হ'ল সোপ ফ্ৰী ই পিম্পলছ বাৰে বাৰে ওলোৱাত বাধা দিয়ে
ই ক্লিনিক্যালি প্ৰুভন ইয়াত আছে নিম আৰু হালধিৰ গুণ ই পিম্পলছ আঁতৰাই আৰু স্কিন কৰি তোলে হেলথি পিম্পলৰ বাবে সায়েন্সৰ কথা শুনা হিমালয়া পিউৰিফাইং নিম ফেস ওয়াশ
News to keep you ahead. Evening Prime, every day at 7 p.m.
Welcome back, viewers, and we continue with all the discussions on the big update from Tripura, and it raises the big question: who will be the BJP's legislative party leader and, of course, the next chief minister of Tripura? While it was almost certain until just a few days ago that Manik Saha will come back as the chief minister of Tripura, now highly placed sources are telling us that Union Minister Pratima Bhaumik, who won on a BJP ticket from the Dhanpur constituency, is also a strong contender for the chief minister's post. And as we speak, a very crucial meeting in this regard is currently underway in Agartala, where the top brass of the Tripura BJP are in attendance. I'm being joined now on our broadcast live from our newsroom by our editor-in-chief Wasbir Hussain, and our assistant news editor Pinaki Das also joins us live from Agartala. So Wasbir, coming back to this very interesting discussion, as I was saying, the day after tomorrow is the swearing in for the new Tripura cabinet, and Prime Minister Narendra Modi and a host of other leaders are slated to attend the swearing in. So not a lot of time left for the Tripura BJP to decide on the chief minister's post.
Right. Let me throw this question to Pinaki. Pinaki, can you hear me? First of all, if you can hear me, Pinaki, this is a very interesting situation, isn't it? Both Pratima Bhaumik and Manik Saha have their own plus and minus points, isn't it?
As you said, that Pratima Bhaumik was in fact, she's still a minister. She has not yet resigned. From the center, she has come to contest this election. There are similar advantage Manik Saha also has in the sense he was also a Rajya Sabha member, and from the center, he was just elected. Within few days, he had to come back to the state, and he was made the chief minister, and later he had contested the by-election and was elected the chief minister. And if you see into both have this the same point that both were in, yes. But another thing is that Wasbir, if you see into the contest of Banamalipur town Bardwali was very tough. If you see into that was basically a Congress belt, and from which even during the time of the left it was Congress that was winning. And maybe one of the reason behind bringing behind Pratima Bhaumik is that the contest from that seat for the chief minister, incumbent chief minister, was very tough, and the margin is also very less. So maybe for that also BJP kept in mind that Pratima Bhaumik is also there in the run. So kept her in the in contest from a seat that is Dhanpur, where earlier it was Manik Sarkar, the former chief minister, where from Pratima Bhomik contested. So she was also kept in case there is some accident in the incumbent chief minister Manik Shah's constituency. As the fight was very tough, and this time left and Congress had come together, so the split of vote from that seat was very less. The possibility was very less because Tipra
Absolutely.
Motha was also not contesting from their seat, and that is basically a Agartala seat where Bengalis are the majority.
Absolutely.
So that may be one of the reason behind keeping Pratibha Bhomik in standby, Wasbir. So in that case,
Pinaki.
both have the advantage and the disadvantage, but the fact.
Absolutely, as you were saying, Pinaki, the fact remains that that Pratima Bhomik has spent more than 25 years with the BJP and the Sangh, whereas Manik Saha is a fairly new leader. But that is not not important. The way, as you very rightly said, Pinaki, Manik Saha was just elected as a member of parliament when he was sent back to Tripura to take over as the chief minister. He won only after contesting the by-election. And now, of course, after a tough fight with a margin of just 1,257 seats, he won the town board Doali seat. And yes, this is also a very interesting point that Pinaki has made, that the party leaders knew that Manik Saha would face a tough contest, and therefore they decided to bring Pratima Bhomik from the center and contest her seat. That is, I think it is Dhanpur, if I'm not mistaken, Dhanpur, and as a backup in
Right.
case something
Right.
untoward result happens to Manik Saha. But the big question is, as we speak, the NEDA convener, Dr. Himanta Biswa Sharma, has just arrived in New Delhi. He is in the Assam House. We have just got the visuals. We are going to break the visuals at this point in time. Northeast Live, as we always say, we break everything first as far as Northeast is concerned on your channel. And Himanta Biswa Sharma is going to meet Union Home Minister Amit Shah as shortly, in about half an hour to 40 minutes. Dr. Himanta Biswa Sharma will be with Union Home Minister Amit Shah, and after that, he is going to meet the BJP National President JP Nadda. So this is confirmed now. Himanta Biswa Sharma will meet Amit Shah, and he will also meet JP Nadda. So all these issues, whether it is the issue of who is going to be the Deputy Chief Minister in Nagaland, whether it is Y. Patton or Jacob Jimomi, and who is going to be the Chief Minister of Tripura, all these issues will figure in these two very crucial meetings. And I would not rule out a joint meeting between Dr. Himanta Biswa Sharma, Union Home Minister Amit Shah, and the National President JP Nadda, and along with the Northeast Prabharis of the BJP election in charges. So I don't rule that out. Of course, as of now, it is going to be separate meetings between Dr. Himanta Biswa Sharma and Amit Shah, Dr. Himanta Biswa Sharma and JP Nadda, but I don't rule out a joint meeting as well. Now, several Northeastern leaders, regional party leaders, will be meeting Union Home Minister Amit Shah in Guwahati tomorrow. That has also led to intense speculations as to what could be the political equations in the days ahead. Pradyut Dev Burman, the chairman of Tripura Motha, was also in Guwahati last night, and we are getting to know that he had also had a meeting with Dr. Himanta Biswa Sharma. Of course, Pradyut Dev Burman has made it clear that unless any political party gives clear assurances of fulfilling the interest of the tribals in Tripura, there is no question of him siding with that party. In the meantime, Pradyut Dev Burman has already made it clear that there was no question of the Tripura Motha siding or aligning or having any kind of a relationship with the CPM and the Congress. So that leaves the BJP. That leaves only the BJP. With the BJP, the Tripura Motha chief has kept its options open, saying that they're ready to talk to the BJP if the BJP invites them to talk on their constitutional demand. That's what Pradyut Dev Burman is saying. But as of now, the Tripura Motha will have no kind of a relation with this government. They will be just the major opposition party in the state assembly. That is, in the Tripura assembly. Tripura Motha, for now, will be a major of the most important opposition political party in the Tripura assembly. A question of whether joining the BJP, joining the BJP government, siding the BJP government, supporting the BJP government, or backing the BJP government from outside, all these questions will come only after the demand for greater rights, maximum rights for the tribals of Tripura are conceded by the government. So that those questions will come only after that. That is something which the Tripura Mota is absolutely clear about. And now there is the other big question, other than the Tripura question, whether who is going to be the chief minister, whether it is Pratima Bhomik, whether it is Manik Shah. That decision, interestingly, will be taken only on the 7th evening, where the legislature party will decide. Of course, with the suggestions or the proddings of the central leaders of the BJP. At the end of the central leaders, we will decide on who will be the chief minister of Tripura. And as far as the question of who is going to be the deputy chief minister from the BJP in Nagaland, this question is also likely to be clinched during the meeting that Himanta Biswa Sharma has tonight with Mr. Amit Shah, as well as JP Nadda. Of course, our sources are telling us, we have not got a confirmation, that Y Patan, the incumbent deputy chief minister in Nagaland and top BJP leader, had already met Dr. Himanta Biswa Sharma in Guwahati last night. We cannot confirm. We are trying to contact Y Patan to get a confirmation of this, but sources are telling us that Y Patan has already met Dr. Himanta Biswa Sharma in New Delhi last night. So these are the big developments at this point. Over to you, Raunak.
Absolutely, Wasbir. Very, very interesting developments coming to the fore from Tripura. We'll have to wait and watch what is the outcome, as there is not much time left before the swearing-in ceremony of the new Tripura cabinet. For now, Wasbir Hussain, our editor-in-chief, thank you so much for joining us on Evening News Break and bringing us up to speed with all of those latest updates. And also our assistant news editor, Pinaki Das, joining us from Agartala. Thank you very much for all those details. And with that, we've come to the end of our news bulletin. Stay tuned to Northeast Live for more news and updates. Thank you for watching.
Evening Prime, every day at 7 p.m.
হাৰ্ট, কোলেষ্ট্ৰল, মেদবহুলতা আৰু মধুমেহ ৰোগীৰ বাবে সৰ্বশ্ৰেষ্ঠ হৈছে পতঞ্জলি ফিজিকেলি ৰিফাইণ্ড ৰাইচ ব্ৰেন অইল আৰু কচ্চি ঘানি বিশুদ্ধ সৰিয়হ তেল।
ক্ৰাঞ্চমিটাৰ মাৰিৰ পাৰফেক্ট ক্ৰাঞ্চ শুনিলে বাজি যাব। সকলো মাৰি কৰিলো মঞ্চ, কিন্তু নাপালো পাৰফেক্ট ক্ৰাঞ্চ।